Okay, last episode, I would say a lot of stuff happened, but like I don't know if it's considered a lot. We did learn that Gin is Octagawa's sister, so that was cool. And that Fyodor is trying to just cause chaos. But other than that, there hasn't really been any specific events that has triggered anything that I remember. Shoot, is it just like show up out of nowhere? Freak. I don't know. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Thanks for the original content, as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Mer.
I could use some more soy sauce.
Of course. Just best buds now.
I don't like abilities that act on their own.
It's all right. Don't forget that Demon Snow also saved you before when you really needed her.
It seems like painful.
Forget Demon Snow also killed Kyoka's parents.
Yeah, we're gonna get
If
more.
Snow were human, I could sever her third cervical nerve so she'd never reach for anything again.
Can we stop her twitching?
The things Kyoka knows about really scare me.
Yeah, you're lucky she's on your side. My watch just said, thank you for staying active.
This is the wanted list the military police sends us every month.
I know, I already memorized them.
Really?
Nice.
It took me a whole month to do that.
Yeah, well, she's trained.
Come on in.
Oh, yeah. Looking happy as always.
I forgot. She actually works here now.
Customer service face. Customer service face.
Listen, you.
Yes?
Do you have any clue as to why I'm here now?
Because you're poor?
To take revenge. Revenge against you.
I remember you were the one who saved me that day when we were on the Moby
Hot
Dick.
milk. With sugar, please.
If you don't remember why I'm taking revenge on you, I will strangle you to death.
Well, shoot. Dazai wants it first.
Gosh, I wonder what I did wrong.
Did you not come back and save her?
All this time, I thought we had a good understanding of each other.
Oh, I almost forgot. Some weirdo delivered this. It's for the detective agency. I didn't say it was for you.
But he's
It's
part of
actually
it.
for this little shrimp.
She's called you a shrimp.
We are requested to pick up and deliver a briefcase to a specified company, supposed to be in one of the boats in this harbor.
As they say.
But which one?
Then we'll just have to split up and start searching.
Can you summon Demon Snow
That's
to
a
help
good
searching? Was that the other document that they needed?
In a bit of a bind, thieving kitty. Ta-da!
You pulled that page out on purpose?
Of course I did.
That's illegal.
And for heaven's sake, don't tell me you still don't have any idea why I'm angry.
Absolutely
No,
none.
Of course I do. You don't like how I cut my bangs?
Are you crazy? Don't you remember what I said when I helped you escape from the Moby Dick?
You can rescue me from this place someday.
It's a promise.
And yet, look what you've done!
Wait, hold on. I couldn't have saved you.
Give me a break. Couldn't you have at least said something to me when we first saw each other again? If you really want this page, then you'll have to swim for it.
But ruined now. What?
That must be an old mooring chain.
How did you end up doing that? Beast beneath the moonlight. Hello?
Hey, you're joking around, right?
Nice.
How could you be such an idiot? You're the gifted who defeated the guild, and you were about to drown right next to the dock.
I mean, crazier things have happened.
And now I'm a soggy rat, just like you.
Thank you.
Huh?
I owe you my life again. I'm sorry. When I infiltrated the Moby Dick, I ended up being chased around by Octagawa, and it wasn't long after that that the Moby Dick crashed. I tried my best to find you.
Did you? Did I miss that?
I use revenge as an excuse. The real reason I started that waitress job at the cafe was because I wanted to apologize to you for not waiting like I promised.
Apologizing and revenge are two different sides of the spectrum here, okay? You can...
I'm soaked. I won't be able to finish work wearing these wet clothes. I know.
Feel like it's not a romance.
If you can transport a person's body from the water, could you also transport the moisture from wet clothes?
Huh?
I feel like that something bad's gonna happen. There's too many things that can go wrong. Yep. Now revenge. Funny.
What happened here?
A Special Operations Division transport vehicle was attacked and our reports were stolen.
One person ambushed an armed Special Operations vehicle?
Fyodor?
Whoever it is must be pretty skilled.
They took document number E7581A.
They took that one? It's about the ability demons know, and about her parents whom she killed.
Ooh,
The
information.
ability's one thing, but why would she want to kill her parents?
All I know is that her parents were on our side.
So wait, like her parents were assassins, but on the good guy's side?
I don't trust you.
Well, that's just fine with me, because I don't want your trust.
I see. So whose trust do you want then?
It's not with an ah, and then ends with this chi? Ushi?
There's nothing inside.
Don't
It's a
look at
trap.
me, I didn't steal it.
There's something in the bottom.
It's an employment gift? The report contained a description of all the events that happened on the day Kyoka's parents died.
Oh.
Do you have any idea what your parents did for a living?
No, I don't.
Information. Ooh, beneath the moonlight.
What's the matter, dear?
Oh, nothing. I'm just happy I didn't have to work too late tonight.
They're assassins. This is like Spy Family.
This is the greatest moment of my life.
Hot.
She and her husband were involved in countless assassinations.
So yeah, like Spy Family. Didn't even close your.
My arm's moving on its own. Kill me now!
What is it? What's that ability?
It's an ability that uses blood as a method for mind control. Demon Snow. Protect my daughter! You must go now.
Her parents were struck down by a gifted who had a score to settle with them. I've always heard there's a way to transfer abilities to family members.
Is there?
It seems your mother learned this technique from a gifted who controlled black shadows.
Black shadows.
The transfer was partial. Now Demon Snow can only be controlled through using that cell phone.
Demon Snow wasn't responsible for killing my parents.
No. Responsible for saving you.
Kyoka, listen, if there's anything I can do...
What was happening there?
She resented her ability for killing her parents, but it was actually the embodiment of their love. I'd give her some time to herself if I were you.
Her parents' love, huh?
Like Harry Potter. Oh. Are you controlled?
I heard
Wait.
the news.
Oh, that's the girl.
You used 6 months worth of the budget to get information from the Special Operations Division.
Mm-hmm.
It's her new employee gift, and it was worth every penny.
So why are you so adamant on Kyoka? I know she told us. I think. I just don't remember.
Atsushi, over here!
Is your sister here?
Sorry I'm late. I'm filling in for Rampo on this job.
Not an even trade. Does he just not want to?
Atsushi, I got a surprise for you. Can you go do this job for me?
I just cannot be separated from my fresh pastries right now.
Sure. Unless he's like, looked at it and he's like, yeah, Atsushi's the best case for this.
Victim is a male in his 40s. He was struck by the truck and died on impact. His face was destroyed, so we don't know who he is yet. According to what the driver said,
what does he have in his hand?
Out into the road.
It's a fruits basket?
Super mystery solver!
You know, you don't have the glasses.
It's no good. I don't have Rompo's skills.
But let me give you one piece of advice. If you get stumped, find a flower shop.
Oh, and I don't know what episode it was.
A flower
but
shop.
Rompo does know that he doesn't have abilities.
They've identified the victim from his fingerprints. Here's his picture. What's wrong?
Is it your old
Why would you
orphanage people?
Here? Why, Headmaster? Tell me why!
Is that the orange-haired dude that we kept on seeing? Oh, I think it was the Dead Apple movie that Rompo was like, oh yeah, all those people are good. Like, I don't have powers.
The Headmaster really is dead. The reason behind all the awful nightmares that haunt me every night is gone.
Aren't you curious to find out the reason your headmaster was in town?
I don't even want to know.
I think it's important.
I never even knew who I really was.
Do you hate me for what I've done to you?
Does the headmaster not have orange hair?
Do you have any idea why you've been locked up all
by
yourself?
I'm here
the Mandela effect? Why do I always think he had orange hair?
No. It's because I became a tiger and wreaked havoc.
One day soon you'll leave here for the outside world. And when you do, Atsushi, I want you to hate me, but never hate yourself.
Atsushi,
is this going to give us a new perspective on this guy?
Rest of the article the victim was holding on to.
Is it you saving? Yeah.
He was actually here to look for you. He came to Yokohama after he saw this story.
Mm-hmm.
The paper even ran photos of the fight with the guild. He probably came here because he wanted to wish you...
Lies! It can't be! No way!
Hey, just like Kyoka, we gotta go back and revisit your past.
Are you happy with the way things turned out?
Does I?
Are you, Dazai?
Yes.
Does it hurt you to see kids with their parents?
Hey, Dazai. Why do you think the headmaster didn't tell anyone I was the tiger?
Well, he must have had quite a good reason. Maintaining that secret would have taken some serious effort. Especially since he was trying to keep the truth from you.
The headmaster was walking to a florist. He was going to buy flowers and give them to me when we met.
Don't tell me that he went to try to grab that. Oh my goodness gracious. Trek-kun strikes again. Freak!
I really suffered. There's nothing he could ever do to make me forgive him.
Did he have to go that far though?
No matter what his reasons were, what he did to you was unforgivable.
Yeah.
Absolutely barbaric. But living through that hell shaped you into the person you are now.
I'll prove that I deserve to live.
Heck yeah.
Because of that, you became someone who understands suffering. You resisted violence and evil, and saved many people who were in positions of weakness.
I don't understand. What am I feeling?
Regret?
No one
Sorrow?
can fully grasp another person's deepest emotions. It's impossible.
Yeah, I got nothing. Don't tell me it's over already.
Speaking, I can tell you this. Most people tend to cry when their father dies.
Yee. This episode went by way too quickly. All right, Miss Lucy Liu. This was the part of the episode where they somewhat had the humor in it. And like we knew that the reason why, or somewhat knew, we were like somewhat knowing that the reason why Lucy is annoyed with Atsushi is the fact that Atsushi said that he would come back and save her, and he never did. Technically, he was sort of busy at the time, and by the time all the events that transpired with the Moby Dick like finished, she was already out of her thing. To be fair, he had no time. Atsushi though, he said that he looked for her. I don't remember that. I could be wrong. At least I didn't hear him call out her name at all. But at the end of the assignment, it technically wasn't money. It was just something hidden. And it was the investigation report on Kyoka's mother and father that Ozuki stole from the government. And she gave to Kyoka as, again, an employment gift. This is basically just Ozuki's way of looking out for Kyoka, saying like, hey, here's the real reason your parents died. And we find out Kyoka's parents were freaking amazing. They were just killing people left and right, no problem. And that Demon Snow was technically the mom's power first, but she somehow transferred it over to Kyoka somewhat. It was like a partial transfer. That's why she can only, without Fukuzawa's influence, she can only control it via the phone. But the most interesting part is the ability that somehow uses blood, goes in their ear, and then controls the user. Well, okay, so it looks like it doesn't control their brain functions because the dad was still speaking as the dad, saying like, hey, you gotta kill me. But it at least controls motor functions through blood. So now we have to look out for people that have the glowing eye because that would indicate that they're being controlled. My thing is, for who had the grudge against these people? Obviously, since they're spies and assassins, the amount of people that have grudges is a massive list. The big thing that comes to mind of like, okay, what is this ability? First of all, this ability is dangerous. Like, the fact that yes, it's dangerous. I do feel as though someone like Dazai could definitely cure someone who is being controlled like this. But other than that, it's like once it gets inside you, you're done. And then the other thing that like this makes me question is the whole transferability of, okay, cool. Family members can transfer abilities to other family members. I think that's what they said. But the mother was given or shown this technique by someone, this person who has the ability to something about shadows?
It seems your mother learned this technique from a gifted who controlled black shadows.
Who controlled black shadows. That's interesting. And that's scary. Someone who can control shadows? Yeah, no. Ain't dealing with that. My thing is they're just expanding the universe that these people could just show up at any time and we should be like, yes, that's that person they were talking about 3,000 or 4,000 episodes ago. But at the very least, this should give Kyoka some peace because she's been told by the government that she and her ability are the cause of the parents' death. Now, some say the Port Mafia is one of the villains in this show. I think the government agency is kind of messing up left and right here. Let's talk about this. And how Rampo just read the script and was like, Atsushi, you should probably go. You should probably see your caretaker and see him dead. First off, can I say, how long is this guy's body? I don't know about you, but the arm all the way leads up to here. So that's his head. So head, shoulders. So you would think his shoulders are right here. So you're telling me from here all the way down here is his arm. I'm just saying, long torso. But anyways, the biggest shock that I've had in this whole episode is realizing that the dude has black hair. I don't know why. I don't. Why? Why did I think he had orange hair this whole time? I don't know. It's just the lighting. We'll call it the lighting. But this brings up a couple things because there was stuff that happened in Dead Apple that made us question the whole like headmaster's thought process. Like we knew he still was a bad guy and we knew like the stuff that they were telling Atsushi at the time was horrible. But there was stuff that happened in Dead Apple that made you be like, what's exactly this guy's end goal? And it seems like the headmaster was, I don't want to go as far as to say he cared for Atsushi. Because obviously it's doesn't seem that way. But like in some ways he did, in a sense of Atsushi had the power of the tiger. So it was almost as if he was like being possessed. So the headmaster was hiding him so that no one knew that he was a tiger, including Atsushi. So I would like to think maybe in the headmaster's messed up way, he was trying to protect Atsushi from himself. That would also explain why he brought the fog guy in as an attempt to separate Atsushi from the tiger power. Because I wouldn't doubt that a headmaster was like, oh, you think you can get this power away from Atsushi? Do it. I don't care what the pain is, whatever. Blame it on me. As long as Atsushi doesn't have this power anymore. I don't know. I think it's still agreeing with Dazai, in which, yes, the headmaster is still a bad guy based off the things he did to Atsushi. But there is a more complex thing to it. It isn't just a black and white thing of, oh, this guy was just a bad person because he wanted to be a bad person. There was reasons behind it. Whether those reasons are good or bad, who knows? To Atsushi doesn't even really matter. But I think for Atsushi, this is the worst way for the headmaster to die, because this doesn't give Atsushi that validation of, oh, this guy was a bad guy. He died like a bad guy. No, the headmaster was a bad guy, but he died trying to do something nice. And that messes with Atsushi's brain. Like, he can't tell whether or not he should feel sorry for him, he should be sad for him, he should be angry at him, he should be relieved. Right? He had all these emotions during the show, or at least during the episode. But I don't know. That just seeing someone dying while going to see someone and trying to buy flowers for that person, like, you could assume so much stuff that was going to happen that got cut short because Truck-kun decided to not press his brakes early enough. And I think this episode dealt with a lot of introspection. Is that the right word for it? I don't know. But both Kyoka and Atsushi had to sort of relive their past, and not only relive it, but they had to somewhat change it, or change how they thought about it. For Kyoka, it was more of like, hey, your life has meaning. This all happened because your parents loved you and they wanted to protect you, and you are not the cause for your parents' death. So since your parents sacrificed their lives to make you live, you should live your life to the fullest. You should understand that your life has meaning. For Atsushi, it's understanding that the headmaster, yes, did bad things and was a bad person, but there could have been other sides to it. There could have been a reasoning for it. And yes, the bad things did happen to you, but those bad things caused you to be the person you are right now. So there's no way you can forego those things, because those things are who you are. So you almost have to come to this place of where you have to, this is going to sound weird, but you're going to have to be thankful for the past that you had, because the present that you are in is a place that you feel good about. But yeah, this episode went by way too quickly. But anyways, that was my reaction to Bungo Stray Dogs Season 3, Episode 6. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put it in the section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.